The Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2025 Rookie Minicamp has concluded, offering a first glimpse at the new faces hoping to make an impact. Although I wasn't present, insights from Fox Sports' Greg Allman and other reliable sources shed light on the key takeaways. This recap is not just a rundown, it's a fresh perspective on the Buccaneers' future. One of the most intriguing developments was the signing of Iowa linebacker Nick Jackson straight out of camp. Known for his durability and production, Jackson played in an astounding 73 games, racking up 555 career tackles. His consistency and physicality immediately caught the coaching staff's attention. With no corresponding roster move announced yet, Jackson's addition shows the team's eagerness to bolster their linebacker depth. Another storyline that dominated conversations was Shiloh Sanders, the safety with a clear path to the practice squad, or even the final 53-man roster. The lack of established depth at safety creates a unique opportunity for Sanders. In his own words, he's just grateful for the opportunity and focused on preparation. Learning from veteran Antoine Winfield Jr., Sanders shows a mindset geared toward maximizing his potential. His willingness to connect early and put in the work stands out as a positive sign. Todd Bowles, the Buccaneers' head coach, has played a key role in Sanders' journey. According to Shiloh, Bowles personally reached out to Deion Sanders after Shiloh signed, emphasizing the team's excitement about bringing him into the fold. The connection between Bowles and the Sanders family hints at a deeper level of commitment and mentorship, setting the tone for Shiloh's path in Tampa. Finally, there's Desmond Watson, a player who exudes a refreshing sense of humility. In his own words, Watson's life feels like a movie. From Little League to high school to college, he stayed in his home state, never having moved and never having seen snow. His grounded attitude, despite the whirlwind of transitioning to the NFL, resonates with a sense of pride and determination. The Buccaneers' rookie minicamp wasn't just a series of drills. It was a chapter in the story of these young athletes striving to carve out a role on the team. Whether it's Jackson's hard-hitting prowess, Sanders' determination, or Watson's humble resilience, the future looks promising for these rookies. As the offseason unfolds, keep an eye on these names. They could be pivotal pieces in Tampa's upcoming campaign. Let's take a moment to talk about Jacob Parrish, a name that didn't draw the biggest headlines at rookie minicamp. But maybe it should have. Ask around and you'll hear the same thing. He might be the fastest player out there. And it's not just speed, it's what he does with it. Todd Bowles didn't hesitate when asked. Parrish can play outside corner. He can slide into nickel. He can shift seamlessly between roles like a veteran. Bowles said he's probably a starting outside corner in this league for anybody. That's high praise. But it also raises an interesting point. Parrish was expected to compete at nickel, but his history says otherwise. This guy played a lot of outside corner in college. And if the Buccaneers are serious about fielding the best 11, don't be surprised if Parrish finds himself on the edge, not the slot. Now let's talk about Shiloh Sanders, a name you know, but a role you might not. Loud, commanding, sharp. That's how he came across on day one. You could hear him calling out coverages, shifting defenders, and leading from the backfield. For a rookie safety, that kind of poise doesn't come easy. But Sanders isn't just a name. He's showing real command of the defense already. And then there's TZ Johnson, quietly making plays, quietly earning respect. There wasn't much flash, but there was production. And that tends to stick in the minds of coaches. You want size? You got it. Desmond Watson, all 437 pounds of him, was out there moving with surprising quickness. There's a video clip that's making the rounds. Watson in motion, running drills, shifting weight, doing work. This isn't a sideshow. It's a legitimate developmental prospect who has the tools to wear down offensive lines late in games. Todd Bowles knows how to use size, and Watson gives him plenty of it. Meanwhile, keep your eyes on Connor Bazelak, the undrafted quarterback out of Bowling Green. He's not just throwing passes, he's throwing strikes. One deep connection with Mecca Egbuka turned heads, but it was the timing and anticipation on a throw to Tez Johnson that really told the story. It was NFL-level precision, and from a quarterback most people aren't talking about yet. These are the kinds of stories that get lost in box scores and stat sheets, but they matter. This camp wasn't about stars. It was about movement, about newcomers making noise, about coaches seeing more than just tape, seeing potential, and the message is clear. There's more talent in this rookie class than anyone expected. If there's one thing that stands out from this Buccaneers rookie minicamp, it's this: the foundation is being laid, and it looks solid. On defense, we've already seen flashes from Jacob Parrish, Shiloh Sanders, and the massive but mobile Desmond Watson. But add another name to the list: John Bullock. Quietly, he made his presence known. It wasn't about one big play. It was about consistent effort, instinct, and being in the right place at the right time. And there's more movement off the field too. Nick Jackson, the undrafted linebacker, has officially signed after minicamp. Another under-the-radar name looking to fight his way onto the roster. This is the kind of low-profile signing that turns into a high-reward story by training camp. Offensively, the standouts remained consistent. Mecca Egbuka and Tez Johnson, both wide receivers, brought energy, polish, and playmaking to every rep. Meanwhile, Connor Bazelak, the undrafted quarterback, continued to impress with rhythm and timing. For someone not originally expected to make waves, he's starting to shift the conversation. These aren't just tryout guys anymore. They're competitors. They're future contributors. And if you're looking at this rookie class thinking it's just filler, look again. What's happening here is the quiet beginning of something real, something deeper than potential. These are the stories that don't make headlines, but they make teams.